This is how to unlock wealth and succeed at anything you want in life, because following these 4 steps will dramatically change your life forever. Many successful people don't tell you that the secret to their success actually resides in their mind. But what do these successful people know that we don't? Is it their education? Is it hard work? Is it just pure luck? Obviously, they know something we don't know, and we need to find out. Because the most successful people in this world know how to actually use their imagination and focus to get anything that they want in life. So much awaits us when we're finally aware of the power of our minds and we take control of it. We can finally learn why things happen to us, and we can take control of our wealth. No person and no circumstance can destroy our inner peace. Fear and tension vanish when you use positive control. Heartache and headache are exposed and dissolved. Lucky for us, being in this type of control and having this type of power doesn't require any type of fancy degrees or being born into a successful family. The process that these successful people habitually follow actually follows 4 steps. And in this video, I'm going to introduce you to all 4 of them. By the end of this video, you will have a list of action steps so you can habitually practice this method to succeed at anything you want. Practice this regimen daily for 3 months, and I promise you that your life and your bank account will change dramatically. Okay, I'm super excited for you. I'm excited for us. If you're new to this channel, welcome to the community.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Helen Hadsell wrote the book Contesting, the Name It and Claim It game, for people who are unhappy and dissatisfied with their status in life. She is referred to as the woman who wins every contest prize she desires and holds the unique record of having submitted a winning entry for every contest prize she has ever wanted. And there have been many, from her dream house to cars, money, jewelry, luxury vacations, and so much more. Her practice of using positive thinking in the pursuit of her goals has actually helped her to win over 5,000 contests. And it's brought rich rewards to her in terms of her spiritual, physical, and material life. In her book, she uncovers the secrets for confidence and success and how to visualize your success. Here are the 4 steps. Step 1, select it. She gives us 2 pieces of advice here. Number 1, make a list of what you want. And number 2, set a goal and take action towards it. If you know what you want, you can have it. Before you could ever get what you want, you need to first decide what it is that you want. The reason for this is you are not able to give yourself the chance to generate enough energy for your end result if you waver or are indecisive. One way that this is made true is that before we can ever create anything, it has to first happen in thought form. So think of any recipe or any company ever made. Another thing is that if you don't have a clear decision on what it is that you want, then it's really easy to go in every which direction except where it truly matters. The next important part of what she talks about in this step is taking action. She says, don't repress your energy just wanting, wishing, or dreaming something will happen. There has to be enough positive energy projected at what you want. My interpretation of this is once you've set a goal, you have to take action to actually make it happen. Taking action means laying out a plan to achieve your goals and putting in a consistent effort to achieve them. Over time, you can make the visions of your dreams actually come true. She also says, when you have a hunch, follow it. In other words, take inspired action by listening to your inner voice and taking the answer that's received that will guide you to an end result that you've been asking for. There's one more piece of advice. Don't give up. The majority of people never achieve their goals because they jump into something else. Don't give up and release the energy before you get what you want. Step 2, project it. Helen says that you can con yourself into anything if you repeat it over and over again until you incorporate it into your thinking. This means imagine that you already have what you want. It takes this step to be a winner. To picture yourself having your desire. Repeat the idea of what you want over and over again until you incorporate it into your thinking. Retain this powerful energy constantly until your desire manifests. Helen gives some really good advice how you can put this into practice on a daily basis. Number 1, put pictures of your goals in places where you'll see them constantly and give them positive energy. Think of them during the day and let them be the last thing that you think about at night before you go to bed. Number 2 is whenever you do something that's related to your goal, paint a mental picture of what it is that you do want. When it comes to your mind, see yourself having it and enjoying it. Feel how it feels to have it, how it will change your lifestyle. Take 5x7 cards, write what you want on them, and place them in locations where you see them often. Then you'll be reminded to give them energy. Read the cards, close your eyes for 30 seconds, and see yourself having it already. The time that you spend putting together a vision board or writing about your goal or anything in that realm of creativity actually adds positive energy to your goal. Make a 15-minute tape and include every constructive and positive suggestion you can think of. Listen to the tape before you go to sleep at night for at least a month. And this is absolutely crucial if what you want is money or material possessions. You have to listen to money and abundance audio. If you can't realistically imagine yourself as a fulfilled, satisfied, and prosperous person, then you're going to be finding it very difficult to create what it is that you want in life. Step 3, expect it. Most people aren't good at expecting to see the thing that they're imagining that they want to get. As soon as they come out of that imaginary thought, they then start thinking things like, oh, I'm never really going to get that thing, or something along those lines. And what that does is that you'll end up undoing all the hard work that you did in your imagination, because negative thinking really just saps your energy and creativity, and it prevents you from realizing your goals. Here's what Helen has to say about expecting the good that you desire. Never entertain doubts. This nullifies all good, strong, powerful, positive currents. You also have to change your expectations and you change your conditions. Begin to act as if you expect success, happiness, and abundance. Prepare for your good. You might say, but Helen, I've been doing this thing for a year now and I still haven't gotten what I want. All my colleagues are light years ahead of me. Helen would say, when feeling resentful and envious, say to yourself, God now does for me and more what he's done for others. Don't ever dismiss or nullify good, positive energy because you're disappointed. Acquire the attitude, I guess I need a little bit more patience. You will get it. Don't ever begrudge money or any other resources that you're supposed to be putting into your goal. Say, here goes another winner that will get me my end result. We all have down periods occasionally, but make a considerable effort to get back in that positive frame of mind. And why is that? Because every thought you harbor in fear, anger, or pain seems to accumulate more energy, and it will eventually become reality. Hang in there long enough and strong enough, and you will get it. That's a cosmic law. There are no failures, only delays in results also applies here. You can get in a better and positive frame of mind by listening to high vibration music or reading things that are uplifting, or watching things like this, like my channel that provides positive, uplifting content that will inspire you to be better. And just to show you that Helen knew what was up, she'd also say, avoid dwelling on your problems. Only share happy situations with friends. 50% could care less, and the other 50% are glad you got them. Now that you've done the previous 3 steps, now it's time to collect or receive the thing you've been manifesting. There was some really interesting advice that Helen gave her students when her students were trying to manifest something. Helen would tell them to do a particular action every single day until they got the thing that they wanted. And this particular action didn't necessarily have anything to do with what it is that they wanted. For example, if they were trying to win a contest, she would tell them to maybe cut out TV every day. And that had nothing to do with the thing that they were trying to win. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't remember reading that in her book. So I wondered why she would tell her students to do that. She didn't give her reasons. I can think of one reason. Helen felt completely worthy of the things that she manifested, and that's why she found it so easy. And a lot of us don't feel worthy of the things that we want. That's one of the reasons why people suffer from things like imposter syndrome, or why they tend to sabotage themselves when things are actually going right for them. She advised her students to do something that would make their life a little bit more difficult or sacrifice something on the way to their goal. What I'm guessing this does is it puts people in a state of equal exchange. They've done something to receive the thing that they want, and so now they feel deserving of that thing that they want. So once they feel deserving, now they're thinking, now I really feel worthy of this thing, and now I'm really going to get this manifestation. Another important part of collecting or receiving is focusing on the end result and not the means of achieving it. Helen Hadsell never thought about how the jury was going to decide on giving her the prize, or how fierce the competition was, or even the source that it was coming from. She would just keep believing and sending out positive energy. One of the things she would always say is that there is no failure. There's just a delay in results. So after weeks and months of expecting and projecting, you still haven't received that thing. You just have to be patient and continue on, because there's no failure. It's just a delay in results. The key thing to doing these steps is to practice gratitude along the way for all the things that you already have. Expressing gratitude for what you have already received and believing that more blessings are on their way opens the doors for even greater abundance to flow into your life. So we've just covered the 4 steps of getting anything that you want in life, and it all comes down to first deciding what it is that you want. If you're having a tough time deciding on what it is that you want, then go ahead and check out the resource that I provided in the description of my last video. If this video has in any way inspired you that you can go out there and achieve massive success by using positive thinking, then I want you to go ahead and give it a like. I'll see you next time.
Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration, and if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up,